This is On the Mic Busan, and it's me again. Hello. I'm here with someone who lives here right in Busan, so let's get to know him. Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Danny Kessler, and I'm a professor at Yongsan University, and I teach English and tourism. I've been in Korea for over 8 years. I'm originally from New York, and then I went to my university in Arizona, and Korea is a little bit different than the United States. When I was in the United States, I had a self-defense company. I did seminars all across America on self-defense and personal safety. I taught women's self-defense, and I taught martial arts, and I taught people about travel safety. So let's say you're a man or a woman walking alone at night and someone is following you and you feel uncomfortable. What do you do in that situation? And I taught solutions of how to deal with those types of uncomfortable situations. My background is in martial arts. I studied martial arts since the age of 15. And then when I went to university, I started studying mixed martial arts. And when I was about to graduate, my coach, my instructor, he suggested that I start a self-defense program for women because it was a underserved need in the community. There wasn't that many women's self-defense classes. So I started a business with one of my students. I was teaching a class, and one of my students came up to me and she said, "Danny, I want to tell you a story." The other week I was with my boyfriend and I was about to cross the street and I got this uncomfortable feeling, and I told my boyfriend, "I don't want to cross the street right now because of what you told me. You said if you have an uncomfortable feeling, go with how you feel." So we went the other way, and then later it turned out that the police were called and some people were robbed at gunpoint, and it could have been us, and it was because of what you taught me. So after that experience, I kind of got really motivated, so I did my self-defense classes all over the United States. So I did seminars in universities and colleges and all over the United States.
And do you do your self-defense seminars and classes here in Korea as well?
I've been asked, and I do a few seminars a year. Korea is a much safer place than the United States, and what I offer now and what I'm studying is wellness, full lives, long days at work, working from morning to night. So I teach wellness methods, exercise, meditation, breathing, TRE, and I find that those methods are really good at relieving stress and making people feel better about their lives. They feel better about everything, and it makes their lives a big difference. It makes a big difference in their lives.
Now, our show is all about travel, and I know that you've actually written a book about travel, haven't you? Can you tell us about that?
So I have this book, Travel, 12 Rules for America. I wrote it a couple of years ago. It's for Koreans who want to travel or study abroad or live in the United States. And it gives you a really true story of the culture, dating life, social life, safety, keep you out of trouble when you're in the United States. And the book is really wonderful. The thing is, a lot of Koreans, they go to the United States, but they don't really study the culture. They study the language, but they don't really study the culture that they are going to be entering. So I say in my book, American English and grammar is the language of prestige and power in the world. And English proficiency is necessary to participate in the globalized international community. Whatever your goals are, from getting a PhD to finding a job for an international company, to traveling the world and making native English-speaking friends, your ability to achieve all of them will depend on how clearly and effectively you can communicate in spoken English. And studying abroad is one of the best, if not the best way of communicating. If you read my book, you're going to learn how to maximize your experience when you are abroad in the United States. Travel, 12 Rules for America.
By Danny Kessler.
By Danny Kessler, yeah.
And just finally, before we say goodbye, what does the future hold for you here in Busan?
The future in Busan, well, I love Busan. Busan is the greatest city. I enjoy everything about this city, the food, the expat community, the Koreans who live here, the people that visit. I love the beaches, Guanali at night, Hyundai during the day. I can see myself staying here for a long time. I really enjoy this city. This is I say to my friends, a lot of people don't know about Busan, but I say, you have come to Busan. It's the hidden gem of Asia. If I had a message for my friends back home, come visit Busan. You're missing out.
I love it. Danny Kessler, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Thank you for joining us here. That was Unfinished Sympathy by Massive Attack to kick off the next part of the second hour. And on the mic, Busan today, that was me, of course, out there speaking to Danny Kessler. Now, Danny is originally from the States and has a background, as you heard there, in martial arts. But he's gone around so many different places teaching safety, personal safety techniques to people because there's just a lack of that kind of thing. And he's done it here in Korea as well, here in Busan, and he's done it all over the States and in different parts of the world as well. Very cool. And you heard as well there, he's now teaching wellness techniques, stress relief, you know, I love all that. And he is working with people and helping them, you know, get over some of the more difficult things in life. And also, go and read his book. If you're planning, especially if you're a Korean person planning to go to America, go and check out his book. Thank you very much, Danny, for that. Anyway, now it's time for